What's up, Anime World? Anime World here. So yeah, I made this new what if. I thought about doing a fairy tale what if, and yeah, I'm doing it. And it's about, as you can see on the thumbnail, or no, obviously not. I didn't put it there. Whoops. This is about what if Zeref died instead of Natsu. So, yeah, here's the intro. Okay, so we start off with the day when the dragons destroyed Natsu's village. And yeah, Zeref and his family dies and Natsu's the only one that lives. Leaving only Natsu to live, because, he's the only one to live. Come on. So, that would leave Natsu alone, because everyone has died, his whole family, his brother, and his friends. I'm not sure if he has friends in his village, but, Natsu isn't a type to be, and you know the word. He would make friends with anyone, so I'm pretty sure he had some friends, like 3 or 4. So, with Natsu alone, things would go a lot differently because he's not like Zeref. Sure, they both love their family, but Zeref, he's a calm and analytic person. He likes to think about it, he's a smart person. So, sure, he cared about his family, but he cared the most about his brother, Natsu. So he wanted to bring Natsu back to life. So, by trying to do that, he just didn't even think about his family or his village, trying to bring them back, or anything like that. But only Natsu, because he cared about him the most. But with Natsu, he's a lot different than Zeref. Because instead of wanting to bring back his family, he would want to kill the dragons for taking away his family. Like with Agnologia. Since when Agnologia took Igniel away from Natsu, even though he just met up with Igniel after so long, he wanted to kill Agnologia. He didn't think about trying to bring back bring back Igniel. Because, for all he knows, Igniel could have, some techniques about, bringing back the dead. Or, how he was able to keep himself inside of Natsu with a seal for so long. So, for all Natsu knew, there could have been a way to bring people back to life, but Natsu didn't even consider that. He was just filled with rage that his dad died. So, he would want to kill the dragon race for taking away his family. And he, on his travels of being alone, walking around the world as a kid, he would have heard some people talk about this. What was it called again? This country that was ruled by dragons, and their queen, the queen of that country, was Irene. So Natsu would go over there to learn more about that place, and he would have met up with Irene. They would have been acquainted with each other, and Natsu would learn about Dragon Slayer magic. And because, just magic, it's like it attracts to people that it's most fun to, like One For All, It's very attracted to Deku, wants to be with Deku. Deku is their new owner, the best owner, So I'm just gonna say Natsu gets Fire Dragon Slayer magic after meeting up with Igniel. or well, he would learn Dragon Slayer magic from Irene, and then learn Fire Dragon Slayer magic. So Natsu, he would spam Dragon Slayer magic. Like, he wants to get as strong as he can with this magic. So in very quick time, probably like a few months, probably even less than that, he would have a lot of his parts of his body would have started turning into dragon scales. But Natsu wouldn't care. He doesn't care about the drawbacks. He just cares about vengeance. So once he's trained up so hard, he would have gone out to the world because he would learn about Dragon Slayer lacrimas. And he wants to get as strong as he can because he knows the dragons are no joke. They're stronger than he thinks. So he would have found a Fire Dragon Slayer lacrima, implanted it into him, and then he'd be able to access Dragon Force. And he would train up Dragon Force too immensely, and he would basically be the best one at using it. So that's when Natsu finally began his purge with the dragons, and would have went after Igneal first. And he'd probably go after Igneal while he's more tired, asleep, because he's still not sure if he could kill him yet, even though he's mastered his Dragon Slayer magic. But once Igneal wakes up and they start their fight, Natsu would have eventually killed Igneal. And once he's killed Igneal, that's when he would have completed his dragon transformation, and he would have turned into a dragon, and his dragon form would look a lot similar to Igneal, because in Dragon Cry, his wings looked similar to Igneal's wings, and his scales. So it'd probably be a combination of Igneal and a bit of E&D. Well, probably not E&D, he's not Ethereon anymore, but still, just to add to that. So Natsu would begin his purge of dragons and would have killed a decent amount until Agnologia would have heard about it. So Agnologia, having the same backstory as Natsu, would have gone looking for this Natsu Dragmeal. And once they meet up, they would share how similar their backstories are, how their loved ones were killed by dragons. Now all they want is revenge to purge the dragon race. So they would have made an allyship with each other, and in very quick time would have killed all dragons. And Irene, she would have been out in the wilderness, the backstory with her and Urza, but she would have stayed as a dragon because she never would have met Zeref since Zeref's dead. And same with Mavis, but that doesn't happen yet. So once they've killed every dragon, all dragons like Metallicana, Grandina, all of it, they would all be dead. No dragon would be alive. Well, except for that dragon, for the one from Dragon Cry. No, only he would be alive. And Anna, she would have never been able to travel back in time, especially have the plan to travel back in time with the dragons, because Zeref's dead. I think I read somewhere that Zeref was the one that created the Eclipse Gate. I haven't watched Fairy Tail in a while. I'm restarting now. So Anna would have no way to travel back in time, since there's no Zeref to share his knowledge to how to create the Eclipse Gate. And even if the Eclipse Gate was already created, they would have no knowledge on how to activate it and stuff, all that, how to do it all. Just the Eclipse Gate would either not work or not even exist. So Anna would just go on with her life because the dragons have all been killed and there's nothing no one can do about it. Humanity's doomed. So once all the dragons have been purged, Natsu and Agnologia would have ended their partnership, their alliance, because they have no reason to be with each other. So they would have both went into solitude and just lived in a cave because they're all alone. No one's around. They have no more friends. And yeah, but Agnologia would have resurfaced hundreds of years later and would have taken over the world. They either destroyed it or taken over it. And Natsu wouldn't do anything about it because he has no reason to care about the human race. And yeah, that's it. I mean, Mavis doesn't know magic. Her friends, Makrov's dad doesn't know magic. Precht doesn't know magic. No one. There would be no dark magic guilds. No creatures created by Zeref. No, nothing. Nothing could stop Natsu and Agnologia. And I mean, yeah, that's it. That's how it all ends. And that's what would have happened if Natsu was the one that was alive instead of Zeref. Things would have gone bad. Things would have gone bad. And even if Anna is able to make the Eclipse Gate and send the Dragon Slayers to the future, they wouldn't be strong enough because they're not like Natsu. They're not strong as him. And this is not Agnologia and Natsu. So they're not, no one's winning. Even if Natsu's not allied with Agnologia anymore, he probably might join in the fun because he likes fighting. He loves combat. So yeah, no matter what, the world is doomed. Nothing can win against the Dragons Slayers. And they probably both would have been called Dragon Kings. And the Dragon Gods probably was specifically Ignia. But I mean, together they would have killed Ignia. And I haven't read much but I haven't read past Urza versus Loxus in the 100-year quest, so that's all I know for now. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's what would have happened. So yeah, I hope you like, subscribe, comment down below, and I might make another video, not like these one-shot videos. Probably would have Natsu remembered his past. People seem to like that. Don't know why. So yeah, I'll continue that. And yeah, peace.